All right, we should be live. We should be Lone Liggity live. Long livity divity live. Get some music. Hey, there we go. No, Mask, you're cringe. Ever thought about that? My man said, nuh-uh. No, Mittens, you're nuh-uh. Actually, I'll be real. I don't even know what this is. And yes, I'm late because of Mask. It's all his fault. Everyone blame Mask for me being late. Double and give it to next. Carb takes cringe and makes it cool. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I'll take it as a dub, I guess. Basically, I'm gonna briefly talk about stuff, then I'm probably gonna do an intro because I probably intend on making this a YouTube video. Is basically, I'm gonna figure out, why'd I blank out? Damn, I'm fucking stupid. We're gonna figure out, are grass Pokemon vegan? You know, because when we ask, is something vegan, it means if you eat it, would you still be vegan? Like, say, for instance, peas. Like, are peas vegan? Peas can't eat, obviously, so peas themselves can't be vegan, but culinary-wise, they'd be vegan. Because, you know, they do not require they're not animal product. And that's basically the gist. And we're gonna do that for literally all, I mean, all of the fucking grass-type Pokemon. Good job, yeah. This is the same guy who turns wine into water. True. Why is my thing so bright? Why did I cut it out? So I have my phone set up so I can look at chat while I like ping peeps, because there was some peeps who were like, "Oh hey, let me know when you're going live." And I'm like, "All right, cool. I guess I can let you know." I guess it wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Yeah, good job. Yeah, thanks, man. Oy vey. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Everyone chilling? Everyone maxing, relaxing, being all cool, causing trouble in the neighborhoods? Hey Carb, are you vegan or are you one of those things? What does that even mean? No, I'm not vegan. What do you mean one of those things? I don't follow. Those things. What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean by that? Carb, just remember. I will always remember. I will always remember. Bip. Alright, time to ping the Discord, because it's been a few minutes. Oh, wait, no. Answering important questions. There we go. Here we go. Mask, you need to go back to kindergarten so you can spell for once. Damn. Also, someone liked that Discord ping really, really quickly. I can't even see what the name is because I have OBS open. Then I have one more thing, and then we're gonna hop into it. It's gonna be great. Also, you guys can like add each other, because if you add, then it hides the name. And that way you guys can like actually quote unquote call each other out, as you guys are trying to do. Can't wait to meet you in the animatronic family. As we open real soon. We best hold on to sanity. Alright, let's throw a chat over here. Let's throw OBS over here. And then we're going to make sure this is full screened. And then we're going to finally pop open, do the right thing, hopefully. Because I should have my display done. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? I hate not having my OBS organized. I really need to do that. I keep saying I need to do that, and I just haven't done it yet. There we go. Alright, sweet. Found it. And then chat. Bam. There it is. Sweet. Oh, you guys can see OBS. Ooh. Alright. Alright, I gotta catch up chat. Last gamer, I'm about to make you the only gamer. Brother. Wait, this is the wrong one. That's the wrong one. There we go. Let's pause the music, because we're not gonna need that for a minute. Probably not for the rest of the stream. I just flashed my desktop, my filthy, filthy desktop. It'll be fine. Alright. Yeah! Video games. Alright. We're the Shout Out Master. I'm already last gamer. You tool. I need Pokemon in this. Yo, what's up, Banana Bread? What's good? So basically, this is every single grass-type Pokemon. And actually, I'm going to make my camera a little bigger. There we go. That should be good. Now stop being different colors. All right, there we go. All right. So this is every single grass type Pokemon. Pokemon, and so we're gonna be determining if they're vegan or not. Because if you eat a pea, that's vegan. You know, you're still vegan. But what happens if you eat Bulbasaur? Because Bulbasaur's a grass type Pokemon. So are grass type Pokemon vegan? We're gonna figure that out right now. And first things first. We'll do Bulbasaur, and honestly, we're going to do the entire Venusaur line right here. Because, let's be realistic here, it's a fucking lizard. It's a lizard. And I think it's reasonable to say that they are not vegan. Because they are whole-ass lizards. It is just whole-ass lizards. This is the most unique idea ever. Thank you, I appreciate it. Make me feel warm and fuzzy. Also, YouTube is saying my bitrate's low. Oh, it's my audio bitrate. That doesn't fucking matter. Because apparently my mixer just doesn't work with that. Alright. Next we got the Oddish line. Now, we're gonna separate the Oddish line because they are gonna be different. Because whenever it comes to Oddish, Oddish is like a radish, right? Like an onion radish, odd radish, right? Oddish. But still has some facial features, has little legs. Those could be roots, I guess. You know, it is a root vegetable after all. We're gonna throw it in vegan question mark because like it might be vegan. It's hard to say for sure, but it's at least getting into that realm. And whenever it comes to Gloom and Vileplume, they're like Gloom's like probably a plant. Same thing with Vileplume, because the thing is when they're like plant, like I guess they're plants. I'm not too sure. Myself, is this a Q&A or are you just a silly little tier list? It's mostly just a silly little tier list. Nothing really to be taken too seriously. I really thought the idea was if the Pokemon were vegans. No, everyone keeps telling me that. Fuck. Man, everyone keeps doing that to me. But all right. I mean, I guess that's good criticism. I guess you know it's like everyone keeps saying that they're vegan. I've advertised the server. I mean, YouTube. Well, thank you, Mittens. See right here. See right here. I wonder if the lawnmower is vegan. We're going to get to the lawnmower. We're getting to the lawnmower. All right, but next, we got Paris and Parasect, who are going to be separated, right? So next we got Paris. Paris is definitely not vegan. It does have mushrooms on it, right? The mushrooms are plants. Well, technically, mushrooms are fungi, but for the sanctity of like this, we'll just say they're plants. There's not really much to say about Paris because it's literally just like an animal with a plant on it, you know? Parasect is an interesting case because Parasect is dead. Like it's not alive. And plants eat dead things, right? You know, if something dies, it decomposes, it helps the dirt, you know, yada eats nutrients, right? So technically they eat dead things. So since the Pokemon's already dead, since the animal's already dead, you could technically just take the mushroom away and eat the mushroom and just leave the the animal alone, I guess. So technically, by technicality, Parasect is vegan. Parasect is vegan. I mean that's about it. All right, and so then the Bellsprout line. Bellsprout is literally just like it's literally running on its own roots. So I feel like Bellsprout's also going to be vegan. Weepinbell and Victreebel get to weird like animalistic territories. Like I would say that like Weepinbell would fall into the vegetarian area to where it's like, yeah, it's probably okay to eat, you know. And then Victreebel is like maybe a plant. I don't know. It's really hard to say. If I look at a cooked steak, it amuse me hungry. Oh, it makes you hungry. Okay, steak makes you hungry. So if a vegan uses a lawnmower, do they get hungry? Yes. Vegans, whenever they mow the I can't speak. Whenever vegans mow the lawn, they get very, very hungry. They get peckish, you know. And sometimes what they'll do is that they'll grab some trimmings and just start chewing on them, you know, chewing on them like cow could. All right, next we got not Hisuian. Yes, actually, yes, Hisuian. Hisuian Voltorb and Hisuian Electrode. They're basically just like balls of wood, right? But they're still like, because like the thing with like Voltorb is that they're just like kind of like balls of electricity. So it gets things really weird. Like I would say, like, are they plants? I don't know. It's really hard to say. Not really too sure. And next is Execute and Executor, right? Execute is a bunch of seeds. Seeds are vegan. They look like eggs. They're displayed to be eggs, but in every instance of Pokemon, they are considered seeds. Therefore, they are seeds. And whenever it comes to Executor, both forms of Executor, their faces are just like fruit. And I would say that they go into the question mark of like, are they vegan? You know, because like this becomes a dragon type. This is a whole ass dragon type. Dragon types are like animals. So I would say that I might just throw down vegetarian maybe. Because technically speaking, if the faces are considered eggs as well as seeds, then they're just like because like vegetarians can eat eggs. So I think that makes sense for Alolan Exeggutor. Whenever it comes to regular Exeggutor or Cantonian Exeggutor, it falling into the vegan category, you know, vegan, yeah, you know, makes a lot of sense to me. What is this message? This is not important. All right, cool. We love DMs. All right, next is Tangela. Tangela is basically just like a bundle of vines. And we also have Tangrowth down here, but we'll get Tangrowth later. So Tangela's like spaghetti. Like Tangela's kind of like spaghetti. So I kind of want to throw in vegetarian because here's the thing: pasta, you need eggs. You can make eggless pasta, but it's lame. So I'm gonna throw in vegetarian because technically, if we want to say it's pasta, you need eggs for it, and therefore it's vegetarian. Yum yum, yeah. I would never eat Bulbasaur. He made day one for lit. What? I would never eat Bulbasaur. He's your day one for life. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, most people wouldn't eat Bulbasaur either. You know, that'd be kind of weird. All right, next is the Chikorita line. They're just like weird dinosaur things. I'd say they are not vegan. Bellossom also not vegan because it is literally just like a girl in a sundress. It's a girl in a sundress. All right, the Hoppip line. This is where things get interesting. Because we're getting to more of the realm of like things more consistently either being more quote unquote like animalistic or being more actual plants. And whenever it comes to the Hoppip line, like you know, Hoppip, Skiploom, Jumpluff, I'm gonna say they're vegan. Because they're like weird flower things that just kind of exist, you know? They just kind of float around, they fly around, and they exist. Also, feel free to like type in the chat if you agree or disagree with something. because like I'm all for going into more depth and explaining stuff. But don't worry, I'm not drinking. I'm just getting Dr Pepper. And yeah, just feel free to like type if you agree or disagree or something. That's probably okay. Like I'm not gonna ban you, because you have a bad opinion. I might make fun of you, but I won't ban you. And then again, you can make fun of me if I have a bad opinion, so it's fine. All right, Sunkern and Sunflora. Sunkern is basically just like a sunflower seed. Sunflower seeds are definitely vegan. And then Sunflora, again, sunflower, but it walks around and it has a lot of like facial expressions, does everything. But then again, so does Sunkern, I guess. I'm gonna throw That's the wrong one. I'm gonna throw Sunflora into. Actually, wait. Aren't you a Gen 3 mon? You are a Gen 3 mon. Where'd I get you from? I don't know. It doesn't matter. You're right there then. I'm probably gonna throw Sunflora here. Yeah, I think throwing Sunflora into vegan section is fine. Honestly, your choice so far are pretty valid. Hey, yo, dab. And so with Sunflora, it's kind of emotes a lot. I guess it gets really weird with some of them. I might even just throw it down to vegetarian. I think I throw Sunflora down to vegetarian, actually. Yeah. I think I talked myself down to make a vegetarian. I think I'll be fine. All right, Celebi. Celebi is a onion fairy, basically. I'd question if it's a plant. But then again, yeah, it's kind of like bug-like. So I'd probably just throw it down into not vegan. Because would eating a fairy be vegan? The answer is no, because it's like an animal, you know? So I feel like it would not be vegan. All right, Tricoline's next. They're literally just like lizards. Nothing too crazy. Lotad line, they're like weird ducks, I guess. I question if Lotad's like a plant, but these guys are definitely not vegan. This is like a whole ass person, and so is Ludico though. Ludico's just like a hairy person. All right, C dot. If C dot was like just the nut, then it'd be vegan. But since it has like the legs, like the eyes are not really that big of a deal. So just since it has the legs, it makes it really awkward. I'm gonna throw it into vegan or vegan. I'm gonna redo that one. Watch, you guys gonna see something wicked. We're gonna throw them to vegan. There we go. We call it reshooting in the YouTube industry. And whenever it comes to Nuzleaf and Shiftry, these are just people. These are just people at this point. Did you guys know that Shiftry learns Explosion? Because I did. All right, Shroomish, Angry Mushroom Guy. Is this even a plant? I don't know. And Breloom is really just a person, or not a person, like a whole ass kangaroo. Roselia is also, again, kind of just like a little flower girl, I guess. Throw it there. Cacnea and Cacturn. I'm probably gonna say that Cacnea. I would assume that Cacnea might fall into the saying of like, is it a plant? Actually, then again, I'm thinking about it. I think it would fall into vegetarian. Because like it's just a small little cactus, right? Because literally, if it doesn't literally, I can't speak. If it's not walking around, it kind of just looks like a ball cactus, Like I have one on my front porch. It just kind of just stands there and just doing its thing. And I guess its little arms could be like the cactus stalks, where they kind of branch out a little bit. So I think throwing in vegetarian just kind of makes sense. Then whenever it comes to Cacturn, this is just a whole ass guy. So we're just gonna throw it here. All right, the Lileep line. So Lileep and Cradily are basically like ancient anemones, like sea anemones, like sea anemone, anemone, type beat. So I think we're just throw these in not vegan. Actually, I think it'd be funnier to throw them in plant. Yeah, I'm gonna throw them in plant, question mark, because I just think it's gonna be funnier for the YouTube. All right. Tropius. Now, we're getting into the place, or the more consistent place of running into Pokemon that produce something that either produce or gather something that could be edible. Whenever it comes to Tropius, it has these bananas. Bananas are definitely like vegan, right? So whenever it comes to Tropius, in theory, you could take it one of its bananas and just eat it, right? But that wouldn't be vegan because it's an animal product at that point. But I think it would be vegetarian because vegetarians can eat like eggs and like milk and stuff as long as you aren't eating like flesh. So in theory, Tropius is vegetarian. If you're to eat like any form of part Tropius, or at least the bananas, Tropius is in theory vegetarian. So I'm gonna throw out a vegetarian. All right, Turtwig, Grottle, and Torterra are whole ass turtles, and I can assure you, these guys are not vegan. All right, Badoo and Roserade. I'd say Badoo. I question if Badoo is a plant. Like plant? Like plant? I don't know. Like it's literally just like a flower bud. You know, it's like are you even a plant at that point? You know, it's just fucking bloom already. Stop being so needy. And then Roserade is just a whole ass person. Roserade was in the hottest Pokemon of all time video, and people did not like my placement for Roserade. People were very mad about that for some reason, which is weird. All right, next is Wormadam. Now this is specifically the Grassy Cloak, or it's either called the Leafy Cloak or Grassy Cloak. I think it's Grassy Cloak because this is going to be a bug grass type, and it collects leaves, or essentially it collected leaves, then it evolved. Bam, and makes these like little flower things. Technically speaking, this could fall in the attribute of vegetarian because you could just like pluck the leaves and do something with that, right? In theory. Then again, that one might be too far fetched. I gotta think about that one because it might just be not vegan. But then again, you don't necessarily have to eat the flesh to eat the Pokemon in this instance. So I think throwing in vegetarian makes sense because it's still in the awkward gray area of like, is it technically would it technically also be vegan because it doesn't technically own the leaves, it doesn't technically grow the leaves, it collects them. I think I'm gonna throw in middle ground vegetarian though. I think vegetarian makes a lot of sense. All right, Cherubi. I'd say Cherubi is falling into the plant category because while it is a whole ass cherry, this motherfucker smiling at me like he's like way too happy to like be here. Then whenever it comes to Cherim, like both forms of Cherim, they're just like really ecstatic, or like no this one's really ecstatic, and this one's just depressed. Like those are literally just hardcore human emotions and sometimes animal emotions as well. So I just feel like that would just make it not vegan. All right, Carnivine is a Venus flytrap, and honestly, you could probably eat this. You could probably get away with eating a Venus flytrap. I'm trying to think of like ways how this wouldn't be vegan. But like I feel like you could eat every part of Carnivine. It still technically be like plant based. You know, it's just literally just Venus flytrap. Motherfucker goes Carnivine, and that's about it. All right. The Snover line. Snover specifically grows berries, and I think Abomasnow does as well. So I'm just gonna throw them all in vegetarian because technically you could just like eat berries off Snover. Oh wait, that's the wrong place. Uh, and that's really it. You could just eat their berries and just be fine because you're not really hurting them. You're just like grabbing their berries and just munching on them. You know, it falls in the same realm as Tropius, so I think it's fine. All right, Tangrowth again. My man is a big bowl of noodles, and noodles require eggs, and therefore we're gonna throw him in vegetarian. Wait, why'd I get? I'm getting Discord messages. And this is not important. Leave me alone. Alright, cool. Bam. Alright, what is next? Leafeon. Actually, hold up. Why is this being dumb? There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, OBS had a little freak out. I guess I'm just having computer issues. All right. Anyway, Leafeon. Leafeon is literally just an animal. Like it's literally a fox. Like it's a fox. Like foxes aren't vegan. Sorry to tell you. All right. Rotom Mo, or I guess Mo Rotom if you want to be technical. So Rotom Mo is an electric grass type, based off Rotom, right? Or a form of Rotom, I should say. A form of Rotom. Rotom's a ghost. So are ghosts vegan? I think that's going to be a better question asked later. So we'll get back to that. What the heck? Okay, now let's just talk about... Dude, so much shit is happening on my screen. This is ridiculous. All right. Whenever it comes to Rotom Mo, I don't think it'd be considered vegan because it's an appliance. You know, you don't take a bite out of a lawnmower? Like, it's not an animal, true, but I don't think eating a lawnmower would be considered vegan. I could be wrong, though. And if I am wrong, then we'll make an update video whenever the next set of Pokemon drops. Alright. Did I lock my door? Yes, I did. Alright, cool. Alright. Shaman. Both, I'm trying to remember if this Shaman had a form name or not. I can't even remember. So we got Shaman and Shaman Sky. So we got a Hedgehog. Hedgehogs are not vegan. And then we also have this... I guess it's a hedgehog, too? I don't know. It's all I know it's not vegan. Alright. Arceus with the grass plate. Or the metal plate, I should say. Arceus with the metal plate. Not vegan. I'll keep it a buck. God is not vegan. Alright, next is Snivy's line. Now, Snivy's where things get kind of weird. Because technically speaking... Actually, no. I would just say that they're not vegan. Yeah, I would say they're not vegan. Because like they're snakes. They're specifically, I think, supposed to be like the vine snake. And you could technically eat their leaves, I guess. But I think they just grow them. Yeah, they just grow those leaves. So I would say that they're not vegan. All right. The fucking grass monkeys. What? Simisage. There we go. Pansage, Simisage. They're monkeys. They're definitely not vegan. All right. Swaddle's line, again, not vegan. They are bugs, and bugs are not vegan. I would say the Cottony line. I'd say Cottony falls in the weird realm of, like, is it a plant? Because, like, it could be a plant. But it's hard to say. Like, it could be a plant. Whenever it comes to Whimsicott, this is a whole ass, like, ram. So Whimsicott definitely is not vegan. Next we got the Lilligant's line. We got 3 Pokemon to go through. Petalil. I'd say Petalil goes into vegetarian. Or actually, I'm throwing vegan. Or vegan. Because it's really hard to say what it is. It kind of just reminds me of like a head of cabbage. You know? It's like a head of cabbage. I'd take a bite out of like Petalil, I feel like. And both forms of Lilligant are just women. they're just women. Alright, Maractus. Maractus is a I'm trying to remember the type of cactus it is. I used to know what it is, but I honestly can't remember. I'd say Maractus goes into vegetarian like the like Cacnea. Because I feel like it would just like grow more stuff. You know, if you like cut off its arm, I guess, and like eat cactus, because you eat cactus. I feel like you'd just be fine. But at the same time, I have to think about Maractus. Maractus, I'd say, yeah, I think we keep Maractus and vegetarian. Because I feel like you could eat part of it and it'd be fine, you know? Because it literally just is a cactus. And I feel like it... I'm trying to remember, doesn't it grow fruit as well? I'm pretty sure it grows fruit. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. I'm just going to say I'm not crazy and just leave it vegetarian. Right next is Deerling, literally just a deer. We're also not ranking all forms because that's going to take way too long. No, I mean, they'd all be the same answers anyway. Also, Sawsbuck, again, not vegan. It's a whole ass deer. Um, all right, Fungus is a mushroom. No, yes, this thing's called Fungus. Fungus is a mushroom, and I'd say this falls into vegan question mark because it's really personality, or not personality. It like has a face, so it's like very personable. At the same time, I feel like you take a bite and be fine. To start chomping on the fungus. Among Us is next. I'd question if this is a plant at all. Like it's definitely more plant than animal. You know. Yeah, I think putting in plant makes a lot of sense. All right, Pharaoh Seed and Pharaoh Thorn. We have a Metal Durian and whatever this thing's supposed to be. Oh wait, you can't even see what the fuck I'm doing down here. I have to scroll down. I didn't realize. Yeah, Pharaoh Seed and Pharaoh Thorn. I'd say Pharaoh Seed, technically a seed. I did not mean to do that. Technically a seed. Well, you could, if you could crack into it, I think you could eat the insides. I think you could eat the insides of it and it'd be okay. Yeah, I'd say it's vegan. And then whenever it comes to, hey, yo, chill. Okay, there we go. And whenever it comes to Pharaoh Thorn, I'm questioning if this thing's a plant. Because I don't know what exactly it's supposed to be. It looks just kind of swished, you know? All right, next is Virizion, which Virizion, I think, is supposed to be a horse. It's a horse or a bull. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's a horse. But either way, it's a horse or a bull. And horses or bulls, or horses and bulls are both not vegan. All right, the Chespin line it's not vegan. Spoiler alert, it's not vegan. Oh wait, you can't even. I keep doing that. Go-Goat and Skiddo. Skiddo and Go-Goat. Yeah, definitely not vegan. All right. Now, the real question is Phantump Trevenant. Phantump and Trevenant. Are they vegan? It's hard to say because are ghosts vegan? Technically speaking, ghosts are no longer animals because they're not really tied to the mortal plane. So if you were to quote unquote like eat a ghost, would that be considered vegan? Because you're not like taking in animal flesh, right? So I would say it falls in the realm of vegetarian at least. I think vegan's gonna be a tough sell because technically something had to die for you to eat it. So I'm gonna throw Phantump and Trevenant into vegetarian. Dude, Levi, it was just real loud. All right, we got Punkaboo and why am I forgetting this thing's name? Why am I forgetting this thing's name? Looking it up. Why am I forgetting its name? Gourgeist. There we go. I said its name like 20 times earlier. How did I forget the name Gourgeist? All right, Punkaboo and Gourgeist. I'd say, again, this falls into the realm of are ghosts vegan? And I'd say ghosts aren't vegan, but they'd fall into the vegetarian place because, like, again, similar to Phantump and Trevenant, you're not technically eating into animal flesh, technically speaking. Next is the Rowlet line. I'd say Rowlet, the entirety of the Rowlet's line is not vegan because they're owls. Actually, regular Decidueye, I think would fall into vegetarian. Because technically, since it's a ghost, it's dead, right? But then again, it's a whole ass owl. Nah, Yeah. Yeah, I'd say he's not vegan. All right. We got Fomantis and Lorantis. Both grass types that kind of look like bugs. I'd say they're not vegan because they're just like bugs. I think it's the best way to put it. All right. Morlul and Shiinotic. I'm going to put Morlul into vegan because this is just like this is just shrooms. You just got shrooms right here. And then Shiinotic, I'm gonna throw into vegetarian because it's more so just hard to sell. Is this actually no? I'm throwing plant because it's hard to say what exactly. Like, is it like an alien? Like, look at its face. Like, is it like an alien? Like, is it like a whole ass plant? It's really hard to say. It's also the same realm as fungus, to where it's like it's probably more plant than like not plant. But I'm just gonna say that it's gonna fall into plant question mark because it's really hard to tell. All right. I believe this thing's called Bonsweet. I always forget this thing's name. Bonsweet, Stelly? I always forget this thing's name too. Honestly, these guys are relevant as fuck. And then Serena. So Bonsweet's gonna fall into vegan question mark because it emotes a lot. It's really hard to say exactly what it is for sure, but it's definitely some sort of berry. This is a girl, and this is a woman. So I think that makes things easy. All right, Silvally. Silvally, I'd throw into not vegan because it's like this weird horse thing. You know, it's based off Arceus. It's supposed to kill Ultra Beasts. Yada, yada, yada. Cool lore stuff. I don't really care. All right. Dhelmise is a whole ass anchor, and it's a ghost. Whole ass anchor, and it's a ghost. But it's like possessed algae. So I think it's gonna fall into like vegetarian, because even if Dhelmise doesn't quote unquote die from eating its like plant part, it's still like a ghost. It's not like alive, I guess. And it falls into the same realm of Phantump and Co, you know? Hell yeah, another stream. Hey yo, what's up, Bean? How you doing, big dog? We're figuring out our grass type's vegan, and I'm going through every single grass type. And yeah, that's better, figuring out if they're all vegan. Alright. Tapu Bulu is a weird bull thing. And I'm gonna throw in not vegan. Because it's a weird bull thing. Alright, Kartana. Kartana's paper. Is paper technically vegan? And also, it's an Ultra Beast, but then again, it's a steel type. Technically speaking, it's not even like actual paper. It's more so just like sheet metal, you know? Huh. I'm a question if things even like a plant. You know, like, is it a plant? It's hard to say. It's hard to say if this is a plant or not. Alright. The Grookey line, it's like Grookey, Thwacky, and Rillaboom are definitely not vegan. Oh yeah, and then obviously Gmax right there. Alright. Dude, what is this fucker's name? I literally just had like all the list of all their fucking names. Is it Glossifair? Dude, like I'm blanking on its name. Let's see. Gossifleur. Okay, so I was right vaguely. Glossifleur. And then Eldegoss. Everyone knows Eldegoss. I'm gonna say this little guy is gonna go in vegetarian. There's some kind of like humanistic features. Then again, it's not It's kind of falls the same thing with Lilligant. So I think it's gonna be like vegan question mark? Cause like what is it? You know, like what are you? What are you? And the Eldegoss is like a ball of cotton, I think. Ball of puff. Well, I'm gonna throw in nah. I'm question if it's a plant more so. Because like it could just be like a little animal like just grabbing like a afro basically. That's kind of what it gives me the vibes of, even though it has like the cotton seeds in it. I'm gonna just throw it in like plant question mark because like is it a plant? I don't know. It's hard to say. All right. Now whenever it comes to, I don't know why this is ordered like this. Whenever it comes to uh the Appleton and fucking Flapple and the Gmax Vither, and then what is your fucking name? Applin. There we go. I literally used it. I literally used this guy in my last DLC run. Um, so whenever it comes to Appleton, Appleton is definitely not vegan. That's for sure. And I'd say the Gmax is gonna fall into vegetarian because I feel like you could eat like the outside of it. Because in case you guys didn't know, the Applin line is this weird little like worm lizard thing. Like this weird bug on the inside of it. So the outside is still apple. So you could eat the outside of it and still be fine. Like Applin is going to be a vegetarian, and so is Flapple. Oh wait, I did not mean. Stop the mouse. I don't throw you there, because you could just eat the outside, you know, and just leave like the squishy little creature on the inside perfectly unscathed. Zarude is a monkey. Calyrex is a weird goat thing. Sprigatito, Florigato, and Meowscarada. I'll be real, they're cats. They're just cats. They're cats. Alright. Smoliv is a whole ass olive, who also falls in this weird territory of like weird, you know? I'm gonna throw in vegan question mark because it might be vegan, I don't know. Dolive. Oh, Doliv's on here. All right. So Dolive, I'd say Dolive is gonna fall into vegetarian question mark because I feel like you'd eat the olives and be fine. Then whenever it comes to Arboliva, if I could grab it, that'd be cool. When it comes to Arboliva, I'm also gonna throw it a vegetarian because I feel like you just eat the olives and be good. The Bramblin and Bramblegast, again, ghosts. Are ghosts vegan? I'm gonna say ghosts are fine. Ghosts are cool. They're vegetarian. Just eat the just eat the tumbleweed. Just eat the tumbleweed. Is it that hard? You know? Your mom you come home from school and your mom just serves you a nice helping of serves you a nice helping of fucking tumbleweed. Nice hot serving of tumbleweed. I think that'd be really funny. Toadstool. Is this even a plant? And Toadskruel. Is this even a plant? Like, I don't know. I don't know what you are. Alright. Capsicid is definitely not vegan. It's just a little dude. Actually, is this thing even a plant? Like, is it a plant? I don't know. And then Scovalin. Like, if Scovalin was, like, heads that just had peppers, this would be vegetarian, right? But due to it being, like, it talks out of the, like, the thing, it makes things kind of awkward. I'm gonna say that it's, again, like, is it a plant? It's hard to know for sure. Because, like, it is kind of like this weird lizard thing. Alright, Brute Bonnet is going to fall in the exact same scenario as Amoonguss. Plant? Maybe. Perhaps. Hard to say. Wo-Chien is a giant slug with these weird plate things. I'm again like say like is this a plant? It's like a bunch of moss, I guess. Dude, Levi's so mad. Levi's mad about something. Like, is this a plant? It's hard to say. Genuinely. All right. Iron leaves. I'll be real. This boy is not vegan. It's metal. It's a weird horse thing, and it's from the future. It's not vegan. All right. Then we got Dipplin. It's gonna fall in the same thing as Applin. It's a weird candy apple. The outside is fair game. The outside is fair game. Just don't hurt the little creature on the inside, and you're good. Poltergeist. Or Poltergeist? Is that it's either Polty? No, it's Poltergeist. Because it's like matcha, so Polche. Poltergeist. Like, are ghosts vegan? I don't know. But I would say it's vegetarian. Same thing with Sinistra. I'd say both of these are going to be a vegetarian. Because as we've come to know and love, you can eat ghost Pokemon. And it's perfectly fine. Marky, what's up, big dog? Bulbasaur is vegan. Oh yeah, so there might be confusion. So whenever it comes to something being vegan, it's like if you were to eat something, would that be considered vegan? Like, say for instance, if you were to say a pea, like if you're eating peas, are those peas vegan? Yes, because they're just eating peas. And so whenever it comes to Pokemon, you're eating the Pokemon, so would you still be vegan if you ate these Pokemon, right? Now, obviously, there's some creative liberties because they're all technically animals, but there's gonna be creative liberties in that regard. But like, say for instance, Bulbasaur is like a whole ass lizard, you know? So Bulbasaur in the entirety of its line would not be considered vegan because you would essentially have to kill a lizard to eat it, right? You know, you have to ingest some sort of flesh in order to eat it, right? And then whenever it comes to stuff like, say, Parasect is already dead, so it falls in this awkward gray area of like, well, I mean, it's already dead. You could just eat the mushroom and it'd be fine, you know, because plants technically eat dead things all the time, so it's probably fine. This one's like the most creative liberty, and Bellsprout's like a whole ass plant that just walks on its roots, stuff like that. So is Bulbasaur itself vegan? Technically speaking, probably. But whenever it comes to eating Bulbasaur itself, Bulbasaur would not be vegan because you'd be ingesting its flesh. Or animal flesh, I should specify. Alright, and then we got last but not least, Ogerpon. Now, who wants to guess where Ogerpon's going? Because I'll be real, it's going to surprise you. It's going to surprise you where Ogerpon's going. And if you guessed anywhere but vegan, you'd be right, at least to an extent. And then we're gonna throw because like it's Ogerpon's just not vegan. It just isn't. It's an ogre. Ogres are people too. That's really all we got. I'm not ranking these because we already did Dueling Link and Salzbook. The nerd emoji? Well, I mean, that's just like thoughts, you know? Like, I took the time to think about it, you know? Big brain, you know? But thank you for thinking I'm smart, though. And I do appreciate that. I think this list is pretty rounded out. I might need to think about adjusting some stuff. Honestly, I'm gonna keep the Hoppip line up top. Because I feel like a bunch of people will get mad that the Hoppip line is considered vegan instead of like something else. So I think that'd be funnier for clicks. I don't know what these emojis mean. I'll be I'll keep it a real dog. I have no idea what these emojis mean. But big ups, I guess. Would we move Maractus up? Probably not, right? I don't think we'd move Maractus up. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm gonna keep it as is. I think it's gonna be good. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I don't have anything else planned. So what I might just do is just end stream. I have nothing else planned, really. Thank you guys for watching, yada yada yada. Keep the Discord. We got the Discord in the description. And actually some other thing. If you disagree with any of these takes, let me know. I'm all for a discussion. Because like it's not really meant to be taken super seriously. So it's all in good fun. You know, it's just a bunch of dudes just like joking around, having a good time. You know, because like Kartana's weird. Because technically speaking, I could see it going literally anywhere. Wo Chen, I could see it going a vegetarian, you know? Same thing with Badoo and like Cherim. But I feel like I'm gonna keep things as they are for the sanctity of simplicity. Oh, fuck, excuse me. Yeah, so I'm gonna stream. Thank you guys for coming out. And yeah, that's about it. Where's there's the button. All right, well goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. why is stream not ending? Why is stream not why, why is the stream not ending? Why it's not ending? It's not. Burp. Yeah. I'm a very bassy boy. So whenever things like come out, they're just like louder. You know, that's just how it be. Yeah, things coming out, things watching. Join the Discord. It links in the description, right down there. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. The stream still is not ending. What the fuck's all going on?